Welcome to Meditation Works guided meditation on relieving stress and anxiety. Though there are many scientifically proven benefits to practicing meditation, including an almost immediate 40% decrease in stress and anxiety levels, a 57% reduction in pain, and a 4 times faster healing time when done alongside any health initiative, the ultimate purpose of meditation is to help you find inner peace and maintain balance in a highly stressful and frenetic world. It is a practice that helps us live mindfully with a heightened level of awareness, leading us to experience a fuller, more enriched, more rewarding, and generally happier life. Meditation is also a process of transformation from the state of unrest to the state of tranquility, calmness, clarity, and centeredness. Being centered means one has shifted one's focus from the external senses to the internal center. This will happen spontaneously as soon as you close your eyes with the intention of meditating. The process will begin, and whatever you need, whatever you earnestly seek, will unfold for you through the process of meditation itself. Let's prepare the body now for meditation. While listening to the following instructions, simply allow yourself to relax and breathe deeply. During meditation, whatever posture your body assumes, allow it to remain that way. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. If you're sitting in a chair, place your feet flat on the floor and your legs parallel. If you are sitting cross-legged on the floor, you may want to put a pillow under your sitting bones or under your knees for greater support. Allow your spine to elongate from its base all the way up to the top of your head. Your shoulders are relaxed. Place your hands on your knees, palms up. Let your eyes close gently and follow your breath as it naturally comes in and goes out. There is no need to do anything while meditating. Rather, it is more a process of undoing. During meditation, a chain of events will be released within you, and you may have varied inner experiences, some of which you will understand intellectually, and some of which you may not. You may just experience a feeling of calmness, wholeness, or tranquility. The most important thing is to simply do it and allow yourself to experience your own unique meditation and its many benefits. Here's the key. No matter how many thoughts play in your mind or how many different feelings surface, do not be daunted by them. Everyone has thoughts or feelings that play on the mind. When thoughts come up, as they will, simply acknowledge them. Be grateful for them, then let them go. Or you can imagine they are clouds floating by in the sky, high above you. Once you do that, just return to your breath and begin again. Long in-breath, long out-breath. You will likely have to do this throughout your meditation, which is normal. And rest assured, while doing this, you are meditating and benefiting 100% from all the good things meditation has to offer. Here's another important thing you should be aware of when meditating. The ability to think, to use our intellect and reasoning skills, and make decisions based on ethics is what makes us a unique species. However, one of the reasons why the ancient practice of meditation is so powerful is because it is a way for us to detach for a while from the ceaseless stream of conscious and unconscious thoughts that is the very nature of the mind. So that after meditating and detaching from it for a while, we can return to it refreshed, energized, centered, and as a result, be far more efficient. In this way, meditation is to the brain what exercise is to the body. There are, however, two I's, as in I, me, my, that are known to exist within us. The first is the I, that is the mind, which generates incessant thoughts, along with underlying fears and doubts, is insatiable, constantly demands more and more of us, and continually leads us to experience a perpetual state of unhappiness in the endless pursuit of the pleasures and distractions it demands. The second is the I, that is the higher self, or true self. It is the observer and not the generator of thought, is centered on the values of love, truth, creativity, and compassion, and is connected to the source of all awareness. When we meditate, we connect with that source deep within ourselves, whose perpetual state is that of peace and bliss. Another name for that I is the silent passenger. Return to your breath now and become aware of your silent passenger. Just observe as thoughts come and go, and allow the waves of inner peace that arise within you to center you and fill you with joy and tranquility. Let's do that for a few moments now. Stress and anxiety rob you of your birthright, which is happiness. Though nothing can ultimately make you happy, because being happy is a choice and not a byproduct of any person, place, experience, or thing, stress and anxiety can keep you from experiencing happiness even when you desperately want to be happy. You are not alone in your stress or your anxiety. 99.9% of the world, if not everyone, suffers from at least one kind of stress and some form of anxiety. It's so bad that the World Health Organization recently declared stress a global epidemic. Though everyone experiences serious bouts of stress from time to time, many individuals face it continuously, perhaps even you. And for all our advancements, it seems to be getting worse, not better. In recent years, there has been an explosion in the number of individuals experiencing health-crippling levels of stress, resulting in severe levels of anxiety. Stress and anxiety are triggered by underlying emotions and experiences such as worry, fear, depression, tension, and trauma. Your body is the receptacle for all the stress and anxiety you experience emotionally and mentally. And over time, left to fester there, stress has been proven to cause irreparable damage. In order to neutralize its negative effects on the body and mind, the most important first step is to understand what's causing it, so you can put it in its proper perspective and reclaim your right to happiness, no matter what may transpire or what situations arise. So what is the root cause of stress and its resulting condition, anxiety? All stress is ultimately caused by self-destructive behavior in the form of distractions from self and from focusing on the small ego self as opposed to remaining in the awareness of the higher self. When we are true to ourselves and not constantly caught up in behaviors that distract us from our true self, and are tuned into our physical, emotional, and psychological needs, we are not stressed. And when we feel stress or anxiety, it's actually a good thing, because it's our body's way of telling us that we're not in the flow and that it needs a change in behavior. Stressful events and situations will always exist, as will strain in relationships, bad investments or choices, job loss, divorce, illness, the effects of social and mainstream media, and family demands. You can't make the world go away, but you can learn to cope with it effectively so it doesn't continually stress you out and ultimately rob you of your peace of mind and happiness. Continue to focus on your deep in-breath and long out-breath. Events and situations like the ones just mentioned are just that, events and situations. Put into perspective, they will occur throughout your life for as long as you exist. That is not to negate their value, significance, or impact. Put into perspective, most everyone in the world, this very moment, is going through something stressful. The difference between someone who will cope well with the ensuing stress and someone who will not depends on whether they have an underlying understanding of what is actually going on and whether they are reacting or responding to said event or situation. A person who reacts to an event or situation has given the event or situation control or power over them. They are reacting physically, emotionally, and psychologically in varying degrees of intensity to their own detriment, and usually make poor choices as a result that are based on heated or hurt emotions. The person who responds to an event or situation is taking a step back, breathing through their reaction phase, taking time, acknowledging the relevant importance of the event or situation, putting it in perspective, and understanding or assessing what exactly it means to them emotionally, physically, and intellectually. The key words here are breathing, putting things into perspective, then assessing what the body is saying about that situation through the feelings of stress and anxiety that arise. For example, if you are really stressed at work, perhaps your body is telling you that it wants to do something else or differently. If you are stressed out about a strained relationship, your body is telling you that you need to resolve that relationship somehow or accept it as it is and move on. When you hold tension in the body for an extended period of time, your body will begin to give you loud and clear signals that it's not happy, and it's up to you to listen to it and make the appropriate changes. In the meantime, how do you deal with the stress and anxiety itself? The following technique has been used successfully for centuries to alleviate stress and anxiety. Implementing the necessary changes you need to make when it comes to the events or situations you find are causing you stress in your life, along with putting things into perspective, meditating on them in order to find clarity, then learning how to clear the toxins of stress and anxiety from your body, will lead to a more rewarding life experience and a much happier you, guaranteed. Let's begin. No matter how many distracting thoughts play in your mind or how many different feelings surface, do not be daunted by them. Just keep returning to the awareness of your breath coming in and going out of your body. We are not usually aware of just how much tension we hold in our bodies. Consciously relax your facial muscles, all of them, and assume a gentle smile. Keep breathing. Let's travel now. You realize inwardly that you are sitting comfortably under the extensive boughs of a magnificent rose bush in full bloom. Its majestic, luminescent white roses surround you, filling you with the heavenly scent of their sweet nectar. You have never smelled anything quite as beautiful as they. In fact, it seems as if that scent is emanating from within you. That feeling grows stronger and stronger until you realize that it is in fact true. You are the genesis of that intoxicating, all-permeating scent, having taken it over from the roses. Continue to breathe in and out, experiencing the breath coming in and going out of your body, and enjoying the heavenly fragrance that both surrounds you and is emanating from you. You know now that it is an absolute truth that your breath has the ability to neutralize all the stress and anxiety in your body if you choose to allow it to. So you begin to breathe into every part of your body you feel stress or anxiety in. Take a moment to tune into your body now. Slowly scan it from head to toe, making a mental note of where it is carrying the most amount of stress. No matter where it is, in the lower back, the neck, the shoulders, the head, the legs, arms, or even your fingertips, send your breath there and breathe into that part of your body. Feel it immediately respond by releasing the stress toxins and by relaxing. Let's take a moment to do that now. Now go to the next most stress-affected part of your body and do the same. Do the same with your internal organs. Send the breath to your heart, your stomach, your liver, your lungs, your colon, your kidneys. Allow them to soak up the magnificent cleansing and relaxing scent. Then relax. Send your breath to all your internal organs, tissues, bones, and blood. Do that for a few moments now. Now send your breath to your mind. Let it clear the negative reaction you have or have had to any stressful situation in the past or are having in the present. Allow it to help you put things into perspective and fill you with the complete faith that you will not only get through whatever it is, but that you will gain wisdom and perspective from it, and will ultimately be a better person because of it, no matter how daunting, sad, or hopeless the event or situation that is causing you stress may seem presently. Allow it to remind you that all things change. Nothing stays the same. Nothing is permanent. And you have the ability to respond to it and not be taken over by your reaction to it. Let's do that for a few moments now. allow yourself to slowly come back to the room. You are relaxed, yet energized, and stress and anxiety free. You embrace peace, love, and joy in every moment of your day as you live in gratitude for all that you are and have been blessed with. And if you do not already, you will soon have a fundamental understanding of what your stressful situation or event is about and be able to put it into a healthy perspective and know that you can breathe through your stress at any moment of the day and negate its negative effects on your mind and body. When you are ready, gently open your eyes. Thank you for meditating with Meditation Works. I'm Renata Duma, wishing you peace and positive outcomes today and in all your days.